Hello, it is July the 11th, and here's my partner in crime. Of course, he's making something on my head, I'm sure. I can't see what it is. But we are on our way to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where my denture doctor is, and it's a 2-hour drive. And the reason I go do a 2-hour drive is because I am on Medicaid, and locally I have had some seriously crappy dentists that have... Alright, I got my teeth cleaned and my son got his teeth cleaned. No lie, he went into the dentist office to get his teeth cleaned, and he was out back with me 4 minutes later. And we just sat, I was like, well, come on, sit down. I thought they weren't ready for him. And then the receptionist was like, you guys are done. I'm like, no, we're here to get his teeth cleaned. And she's like, oh, the dentist just cleaned them.
Jeez, that car's leaking, whatever. It's really heavy.
That's their air conditioner is sweating. It's condensation.
Oh, good.
So, I mean, obviously it doesn't take like 3 minutes to clean somebody's teeth. It takes around 40 minutes. So, and then the following week or something, I went and I had mine done. It was the same thing. I thought he'd just like check, poke. And again, I went and sat down.
100 south for a half mile.
And same thing happened. Let's see, 5 Mile Chance Road. She's like, you're done. And I'm like, no, I'm here to get my teeth cleaned. And she's like, the dentist just cleaned your teeth. I'm like, it only took him like 3 to 4 minutes. She's like, oh, that's all it takes. No. My son's girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, I still think of her as a part of the family.
Arugas.
Can I get over?
Turn right
You're right?
Chance Road.
We're already going, so I guess.
Yeah. So definitely I know that it does not take 3 to 4 minutes. If anything, 30 to 45 minutes is what it takes to get your teeth cleaned.
I wonder what that Arugas is.
Anyway, so then we left that dentist and we went to another one.
You have to stay back 100 feet.
Okay.
Start reversing.
And so I got my teeth filled. I loved that dentist. I thought that they were like great. But the fillings kept falling out.
They were terrible, and they kept saying how good they were.
Yes. They were like, oh, it's perfect. There were so many sharp edges. Every time I flossed my teeth, the floss would get stuck on the teeth that they just filled. And then, of course, I'm flossing my teeth and out popped the filling. Well, they were pissed.
Turn right onto Chance Road.
Because they had to keep refilling them. So, they refilled them, and I changed dentists. And drive all the way
Chance Road for 4
2
miles.
hours. She had to refill the last tooth that they did. And she told me that, hold on. She told me that there was serious decay underneath the filling. And she thought that decay happened over time. And I'm like, they just filled that tooth like 3 weeks ago. And she was totally blown away. She said that means that they drilled it out a little, but they did not take all the decay out. And they filled the tooth right over decay, which meant that tooth was going to continue decaying. You know? And I have something called sepsis. I get it all the time, and it's dangerous, and any added bacteria, like that decay, was going to push my body over to septic again. And that dentist knew, because every time I go to the dentist, I have to take medication like a prep to protect me from going septic. So they knew, because every time I went in, they would ask me if I took my pre-medication. So they knew. So that dentist that filled my teeth over the decay, they were setting me up for death. And they knew how important it was. So that is why I drive 2 hours to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, because my son's ex-girlfriend, she works up this way, and she told me that this is a fantastic dentist, and she is a fantastic dentist. So I am hoping that she is going to take care of me. And when we started this, she told me that she always makes sure that people are happy with the dentures. So I am just hoping and praying that this is 2.3 miles.
Knowing your luck, this is going to be the one and only exception. Like, they're not going to be happy because you have no insurance. Well, you don't
She
have
was
insurance.
worried doing my dentures for the top because of the birth defect I have on the roof of my mouth. She was afraid that the dentures would not suction because it is not normal up there.
They were doing good.
But when I first got my dentures and nobody touched them, they were so stuck to the roof of my mouth, I thought they were broken. I said to my son on the way to the dentist for the first time, I think they're broken because they're so flat to the roof of my mouth. But I looked at them, they weren't broken. It was just that they had such a serious fit. Then I saw a dentist that day, the first day, that was not my dentist. She was off. And so I won't say any names, that I don't know why she shaved off some of the inside of the roof, but she ruined it. Now it does not have that suction anymore. And I told my regular doctor a couple weeks ago that before Dr. So-and-so touched them, the suction was like so tight that I thought something was wrong. I mean, it was so weird that they felt so thin because they were so sucked up there. I thought something's wrong. They're broken. Anyway, I'm on my way. What time is it?
11.
It's 11:34. My appointment's at 12:40. He's getting his teeth cleaned at 1. So I don't know if she's going to open this up and take out some of the bone that's sticking through. I would imagine she would. She may not. I don't know if she's into surgical stuff or not. This will be the first time that she sees the bubble because I've been going back to the surgeon for the bubble and the infection. So, and I haven't even called her to tell her that there was. And I haven't put my teeth in because I'm drinking coffee and everything, and I don't want all that under my denture when I go in to see the dentist, because then when I take them out, it's going to be like this coffee slime. That is some of the most disgusting stuff. Worst thing, if you have perfect dentures, is...
In a quarter mile, continue straight onto US 222 North.
Okay, I like it when you tell me what to do. When you take your dentures out, the slime, it just it comes out like you could knit a sweater with it. It's just really gross. So that's why I didn't put my uppers in, because it's just, I want to drink my Starbucks. Well, I drank it. I love these. Yum, 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 yum. I drank it, but I didn't want all that slime. So I will put them in after, when we get closer. I'll rinse my mouth out and put them in. But I really, really hope that she is not just saying, like last time, she saw the bottoms and the tops together and she was like, oh, they look good. And my heart just went like, oh, no, she didn't just say that. And don't say any names because I don't want to.
Straight onto US 222 North.
She's actually the real dentist. I love her, and I don't want to disrespect her by saying her name.
US 222 North for 60 miles.
That's good. Doctor what?
Yeah.
Is
You
Doctor
know,
who?
I'd probably say her name if she doesn't come through and she totally blows me out of the water and leaves me like this, because I am depressed. I mean, I am seriously depressed. I'm not a little depressed, I am depressed. We're talking in bed for days, not getting up but to pee.
I get peace and quiet.
Not eating, not drinking, nothing. Just in bed, that's it. Sleep, pee. Well, I am drinking some water, but in other words, I'm depressed. I'm so depressed. Oh God, I'm depressed. I'm not going to kill myself or anything, but at this point, I wouldn't be sad if I didn't wake up in the morning. How's that? Huh?
Yeah.
I don't have any life insurance, so I don't know what you're thinking. If I die, Social Security will give you like $250 to bury me. Woohoo!
$2,500?
$250. You could put me out with the trash and hope that they don't. Well, you
I'll
have
just
to.
pocket it and bury you in the back.
You could bury me back by the dogs, but You're gonna have to like put me in a trash can or something and just bag me up so that it doesn't smell. You can probably just put me out. No, don't put me out with the trash.
Mom.
Just bury me in the backyard. It's gonna take a lot of. Ooh, that is a nice old car. It's gonna take a lot of digging to fold all this. But if I die, you need to fold me up right away because once you go to rigor mortis, you're like.
I can just I can piece you up.
Don't piece me up. Just as soon as I'm dead, just fold me like a suitcase size, and then, all would be well. It's so morbid. You know what I'm saying? I am very depressed, but I love my son, and I would never hurt myself because I know he needs me. So, and my parents need me. I take care of my parents. So I cannot even entertain the thought of killing myself over teeth. But
Prepare to be amazed.
I am very depressed. I do have some serious depression, and it does enter my mind, but I think it enters a lot of people's minds with mental illness. Hey, horse poop.
Dan's been here.
They really do look like horse teeth. Like they're coming out to get you. Alienware. Oop, they come out. So.
You wish it was Alienware.
I wish it was Alienware. Sell me then. Because I got a pretty good hard drive up there. There's a lot of info saved up in that brain.
Lots of hentai.
Oh, hentai. Why would I have to watch anime porn? Really?
Normie.
What?
You're a normie.
I'm a normie?
Yes.
What's that mean?
You're I don't know what the anime term is.
Why do I want to watch cartoons have sex?
Because it's fun, Mom.
Oh.
You don't understand. It's not a phase.
It's like Bugs Bunny and Donald Duck having sex. I mean, come on. That's what hentai is.
You were going to say Donald Trump.
Donald Trump? And, well, Bugs Bunny would never do Donald Trump, for one thing. He's got higher standards.
He's not that fancy.
Bugs
Not
Bunny,
that high level.
Bugs Bunny has higher standards than that, man.
This is what your Dutch videos become.
Yes. Hey, I'm sure anybody who watches these, they know that I am out there. So it's how much more? We got 48 minutes to get to the dentist.
40 miles.
40 miles. Alrighty, so I just want to let you know that I'm on my way, and of course I won't be able to upload this until I get home because,
Oh, thanks. You're going to do that in the car too.
I don't have. No, I'm not. I took care of everything before I got in the car, so I wouldn't have to be playing with video stuff while I'm driving because he hates when I do that. And I don't blame him.
Meanwhile.
Oh, excuse me. I'm holding the phone on my steering wheel. It's like it's not even there. Actually, last time I forgot that I was doing a video. And my phone was taking pictures of me the whole while. Remember that?
No.
My phones, they have a mind of their own. They're just laying there and all of a sudden you're here taking pictures and you're like, what the heck? What is it taking pictures of? Usually nothing, the ceiling, the blanket. So, but this is what's going on. Hopefully she's gonna do something about that today, so I don't have to go back to the
Maybe she'll
surgeon.
take that bubble and pin it.
I poked the bubble. I think it's actually
There's a 5-minute slowdown in
flesh.
5 miles. You are still on the fastest route.
I don't think there's anything in it. I think it's just flesh. I don't know. It could be bone in it. I don't know. I see little pieces of bone down in the front here. I don't know what that's going on down there. I'm going to have her look at it. It's very tender. There's these circle. And they look like bone is, But I have picked out like shards. If you rub your tongue over it, you can feel if there's any bone sticking out. And your body's natural reaction is to push things out that shouldn't be there.
Is that why you keep pushing me away?
Yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna go. My arm is hurting from holding the phone so long.
Good.
So, hey, when you get yours done, do little like A, E, I, O, U. I know this is at the end of the video and nobody's gonna see it, but it's actually gonna help you with talking later. Because at first, I couldn't move my mouth to say A, E, I, O, U. It was like stiff. So I'm exercising it and what the hell?
What?
Exercising it and doing the A, E, I, O, over exaggerate it is stretching those muscles. And alright, I'm gonna go.
Do you like my hand?